Let's not spill any coffee.
Get way over here.
Hi, my name is Pennie Carroll, owner-broker of PCA Real Estate, and with me today is...
I'm Mark Vander, Tuig, realtor with PCA Real Estate.
Mark, how long have you been selling homes with me?
I'm approaching my 9th year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Been a while.
It has been. You've seen a lot of change in the market and also on our team.
Oh, yeah. A ton of changes on our team in particular. How many agents have we added since I started? Like 400?
Maybe 399.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I was way over the top.
Let's talk about real estate today. What has been your experience? I won't say how long you've been a homeowner, but even in your own personal home buying, selling, and then also helping clients.
Well, there's been dramatic changes. I remember the first house we bought in 1980. It was kind of a handshake, and there were no papers that we signed. And then we rented it for like 5 months, and had never signed a rental agreement. So it was crazy. And the interest rate was 13%.
13. So this is a bargain right now.
First-time homebuyer government-supported program in the state of Minnesota. So, I mean, we just thought we hit a jackpot.
And then you moved to the Des Moines area. Do you remember your interest rates? Have you only been in one house in Des Moines?
Yeah, we've lived in the same house for 33 years.
Which is actually Altoona.
Yes.
33 years.
33 years, yeah.
Do you know that my industry, I'd have really skinny kids if you were my client, because I couldn't feed my kids.
That's right.
That's not what real estate agents like to hear. What is the average, though? Do you know?
Oh, people tend to move about every 5 to 7 years.
Right.
Yeah, and we're seeing that already in people that I've helped 5, 6 years ago, even one a couple of years ago, moving already. You know, job transfers, people get a different interest in terms of where they want to live and location, and so people move all the time.
Pricing is super important.
Yes.
Before we dive into the 3 things that I want to discuss on pricing, the condition of the market, do you want to take a guess at where we are? Or
I'd say 2492.
You're probably exactly right. Did you look today?
No, I didn't, but I did yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at about 2,400 homes. We do have more listings on the market this time of the year than we did last year at this time.
So that's good news.
Yes, and the interest rates are at an all-time 4-month low.
Right. As I was just at a meeting this morning at 7:30 because my broker makes me go to it. And the mortgage guy there said that interest rates, he figures, are going to stabilize and maybe even drop just a little bit more.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when we're pricing a home, we've seen some crazy things with pricing in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
If someone prices the home too low, what are some of the aspects of that?
Well, actually, it's interesting. I had a guy price his house for sale by owner because he thought it was time to move, and he didn't get anything. And so then he asked me about it, and I did a comparative market analysis. I said, you were $100,000 short.
100,000?
Yeah, and we actually sold it for almost within $5,000 of where we listed it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So a couple things that I think about in there. One, hire a professional.
Yes.
If you haven't ever sold a home, Mark, we sell hundreds of homes a year.
Yeah.
And so we know the values, and we don't want to leave any money on the table.
No. Plus, when we look at a house, we know what condition it's in. And this guy had a beautiful house, and I was stunned that he offered it so low. But our marketing and the number of websites that our homes go to, and just the conversations that we create as realtors and in a realtor community. I just referred a realtor to another realtor on our team this morning.
You did. Thank you very much.
Because it's more about people than it is about price. And so we want to get people in a home that they want to get to.
Right. And if you're priced too low, he didn't have any activity going on. People are wondering what's wrong.
Exactly.
They're missing their whole buyer pool for that type of home.
Yeah.
Now let's go the other aspect of it. If the home is priced too high, what are some things to think about?
That is something I'm very familiar with. But here's the deal. When you're selling your house, you maybe have important memories there. You have a real affection for it. And when people come in and they think it's priced too high, you say, look, it was good enough for me. But the truth is that you price it too high, you're not going to get any traction. Nobody's going to come and look at it. And if they're looking, they probably have a pretty good idea of what the market is like anyway.
And the house becomes stale because it's going to sit there for a while.
There it sits.
And then the longer that it's on the market, we say the longer it's on the market, the further you'll get away from the list price.
Exactly.
And people will start questioning what's wrong with the home.
Right.
So to wrap it up, just price it correctly.
Just price it right. And that's probably the most important thing you can do is price it right. And then do what you can to make it presentable to people who don't have any special memories in your house. Present it so that when they walk in, they see, you know what, this house is in good condition.
If they want to reach you, Mark,
Yeah.
because you offer free market analysis.
Yes.
If they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way?
My email address and phone number are on our website at pcarealestate.com, or just call Pennie and she'll give you my number.
I will. So thanks so much for tuning in, Mark, and
Yeah.
for coming again to another Pennie Sense, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, bye-bye.